Hey everyone, Terry Wilson here, coming to you for pressfortruth.ca. For nearly 70 years, Health Canada has been telling us that water fluoridation is safe and effective, and did I mention safe and effective? At almost every city council meeting I've been to in regards to fluoride, the Ontario head medical officer, the head dental officer from Health Canada, and some political scientists will come out and they will tell every city council how safe and how great fluoridation is. And even if we were to stop fluoridating, the poor people, their teeth would just be dropping out left, right, and center. I mean, what would people do without the fluoride in the water? Everybody would be toothless. What information do they have to back that? Well, they'll show some studies from 1945, maybe a couple from the 50s, but that's not even been conducted by Health Canada. What does Health Canada have? What studies or information do they have that they're using to promote fluoridation so heavily? Well, at Hamilton City Council in 2012, that's what they decided to do, was to ask Health Canada for that information. Here we are almost 3 years later. Health Canada hasn't even responded to that request. Never mind give them any information. So this is a whole cat and mouse game. You see it going round and round. Don't worry, trust us, it's good, it's good. It's really good. Well, somebody out in Edmonton filed a Freedom of Information Act request with some very basic questions. They wanted to know, they wanted any safety studies done on hydrofluorosilicic acid, the chemical used for fluoridation, and just some very basic questions. The response that they got from Health Canada is they do not have any records of any of this. That's right. It's safe, it's effective, they have the information, but they don't have the information. Total deception, total bureaucratic games being played. But what can you expect from a bureaucratic government? So what can we do to protect ourselves? Of course, many people are already going to reverse osmosis water, they're going to distilled water, but there are some health impacts with going to those types of water. They filter out everything, the fluoride, everything, but they also get rid of any of the good stuff, the magnesium, the calcium, all of the minerals that the body requires to function properly. So unless you're eating a very, very good diet, I don't recommend going to those waters. Luckily here in Ontario, we have natural springs. Right now I'm in Ancaster at the Sulphur Springs. There's actually two springs here. There's one just down the road that has a very high sulfur content. This one right here has no sulfur, well, next to no sulfur. It's very high in calcium, magnesium, all of those essential minerals. And you don't have to worry about contamination because it's coming from an aquifer. We have these all over Ontario. In fact, we have them all over North America. There are websites dedicated to locating them so you can find them. I highly recommend going to these aquifers for your water. And if you can't, of course, go to the RO water or the distilled until we get this garbage out of our water. And fluoride is only one of them. As you saw from a previous video of mine, they're already moving on to lithium. They want to add lithium to the water. Let's move away from that bureaucratic mess. Become self-responsible, self-reliant, and come out to these aquifers that are all around us.